My name's Lisa, and today we'll be doing story massage together. So story massage uses different massage strokes alongside a story or a nursery rhyme or a song that you might know. The idea behind it is that it can help bond the two, it can help with social interactions, it can help relax and perhaps help with easing tension or stress, and it's also really fun. So what we'll do, I'll show you some of the moves and then we'll do them together, the actions, and we'll do some nursery rhymes first, I think. Okay, let's get ready. So a really important part of story massage is asking the person you're going to massage if it's okay to do so. Even if it's a baby and they can't answer back, you would know if they were upset and then we would stop. Is it okay if I give you a massage? And then at the end of the massage, it would be lovely to thank that person. Thank you for letting me massage you. In doing this, we're making sure that everyone's okay being touched and that they're happy. So the first massage stroke I'm going to show you is called the sprinkle. So think about wiggling all your fingers and then you're going to run the fingers up and down the person's back. It doesn't need to be their back. It can be, if it's a baby and they're more comfortable, they could be lying down. You could do that on their tummy. Or you could do it on someone's arms or on their legs. But just that action, sprinkle. So think about scurrying your fingers up and down, just the tops of your fingers really lightly touching. The next move is called a fan. So this is where we run our hands up the center and then over to the side, almost like a tree shape, up and over. And it can go down the way as well. You can go down and out. And it doesn't need to be with both hands. You could, if you were holding your baby or holding your toddler, you could do it just with one hand. Up strokes and down strokes, that's the fan. Okay? So this next stroke is called the circle, and it's just that, a circle. A nice slow, or depending on the story or rhyme, it could be a little bit faster, but again, just gently touching. We don't need to push down on, especially if we're touching tummies. So the circle. Again, it could be a different area. It could be on the person's back, or even on just their hands. So you could use the palm of their hands and do a circle. Or maybe even the feet, especially if the baby's maybe lying down. You can do a circle. Okay, so we're going to do our first nursery rhyme, and I thought today we could do Incy Wincy Spider. Okay, so just follow me. We're going to do the moves that we just learned. The sprinkle, which is the walking, the hands up and down, and we're going to do the fan, and then we're going to do the circle. So I'll show you the movements. I'm just going to do it on this baby's tummy. Is it okay if I give you a massage? Okay. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Did you enjoy that? So you can do that a couple of times, however long that the person being massaged would like. So next we're going to do 3 wee monkeys. You probably know this song, so I'm going to show you some of the strokes that we're going to do with it. So this stroke is called the bounce. So if you place your fingers spread out, but not flat on the back, but just spread out like on the tips. And then you're going to gently scoop your fingers together and then lift them off. Scoop together and lift off. That's it. So this is called the bounce. This next stroke is called the calm. And we're just placing our hands gently and spread out and holding them there. Again, if you're only using one hand, that's fine as well. Just placing your hand spread out. And then the last stroke we're going to learn is called the wave. So think about a zigzag travelling down, or it could be a zigzag travelling up, or a zigzag going across. This is the wave. So we're going to put all these strokes together and put them alongside 3 wee monkeys. Are we ready? We'll start with the bounce. 3 wee monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Let's do 2 now. 2 wee monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Last one now. I'm just going to change positions to show you where else we can do it on the body. 1 wee monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." That was great. I hope you enjoyed it. So now I'm going to read you a story. We're going to use all the moves that we've already learned in this story. So just listen to the story and copy the movements. You might know it. It's called Guess How Much I Love You. Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. "Oh, I don't think you could guess that," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "This much," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much." That is a lot, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I love you as high as I can reach." "I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That's quite high," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I had arms like that." Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up to the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said. "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him over his head. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. Oh, that's good hopping, thought little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river, said little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills. That's very far, thought Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the bushes and out into the big sky. Nothing could be further than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Nut Brown Hare. That's very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. Now we're going to do a nice calm bedtime story. So this is called Teddy Goes to Bed. And again, we're going to use the same moves, just along with different words. The sun is getting sleepy. Teddy waves good night. The stars come out and twinkle. Teddy walks up the sleepy stairs. Time for a bubble bath. Let's get Teddy all dry. Now, let's brush Teddy's hair. And let's clean Teddy's teeth. Teddy puts on warm jammies. And snuggles into his cosy bed. I hope you enjoyed our story massage today. Thank you for letting me massage you. Remember to always thank the person that you gave your massage to. I hope to see you again sometime. Thanks, bye.